What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be taking this old toy, the Stormtrooper right here, and going to be turning him into this post-apocalyptic character. Here it is all finished and painted. He was a very fun project, I'm glad I did it. It was really easy as well, and in this video I'll be showing you the step-by-step tutorial on how I built and painted him. Without further ado, let's get into this awesome project. So first here I'm taking the helmet off. This was very hard for some reason, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure the head was molded a little too big for the helmet, but after a while I eventually got it. With the helmet and breastplate off, these two things I will be working on probably the most first. So let's get into it. Here I added a small metal bead to the helmet on one of the lenses of the visor. And this is going to give it kind of a steampunk look almost, and I think make it look really cool. After I had that glued on, here he is without the breastplate and helmet. Looks kind of creepy, but here I am ripping his hand off because I'm going to put on a robotic Gundam hand to replace it. This Gundam hand was the perfect size and looks really cool, so I'm just going to add it on to the right arm. Here's the helmet. I added some guitar strings to the side to give it kind of a more realistic and also more steampunk effect, and elongated that eye a little longer. Here I am going to glue just on a couple more little pieces onto the backpack, and this makes it look really cool. After I had that finished, here I put the helmet back on and the breastplate. It's looking pretty cool, but there's some large gaps like between the hand and the arm, and some more in the backpack and the helmet that I'd like to fill. So I'm using this green stuff it's called. It's a two-part epoxy putty that you mix together until it's, well, green, and then you just mold it and sculpt it, and then after a while it gets hard. So here I'm going to use it to fill in this gap right here, just kind of taking a little noodle and squeezing it in there. And with a knife later I will mold it into kind of a bag looking style. I don't know what you would call that. But here I am just kind of using that knife and sculpting a little bit of a shoulder pad extension, I guess you could call it, that I made out of green stuff. I used a little screw to poke some holes in it to look like rivets. And here it is, all hardened up. Looks really cool. And that's pretty much most of the things I will be adding onto him, onto the body anyway. But now we're going to add some felt for a cape as well as some skirt thing. Here is the skirt thing that I'll be adding onto his legs and onto the belt. This looks really cool. I have no idea what it's called, but Captain Rex has one in the Clone Wars, so I had to add one to this guy. And here is like this circular button thing that I'll be gluing onto the belt gap, and this kind of just looks like a little belt buckle. After that's finished, here I'm going to glue some more of that felt that I just cut out of a shirt. I'm gluing it onto the chest and over the shoulder onto the back. This looks like a really cool cape. Now that that cape is on, I added some couple little leather straps to make it look more realistic and how the cape is even holding on. And this guy needs a weapon, so here's the inside of a pen that I'm just attaching a piece of a toothpick into, and this is going to be his weapon. Here he is, all built up with his weapon. It's looking pretty cool, but he's gonna look even cooler after we're finished with the painting process. So first of all, let's get into that. I'll first be priming all of the parts that I added with just some black paint. Here it is, all primed up with all of the black. It's looking pretty cool. I didn't prime the capes because that would take way too long and it wouldn't really help. And I later regret not painting the capes before I added them because they were really hard to paint and took forever. Here I am using some brownish orange, and this is going to use for the cape. Adding a little bit of red just for a little more color. And we'll be putting this over all of the cloth cape parts. I'm using a thicker brush for this, kind of stippling and just swiping it on. Don't really have to be careful with this step because you want it to look rough. After I painted all the capes, which took way too long, I'm using some steel plate metal paint, and I'm going to use a thinner, much thinner brush for this, and I'm going to paint all the little wires and metallic parts. And the tool I'm using for this, that's holding him right now, is a little microscope lens that's on a stand with little grabby hands that hold whatever you're painting. And the lens makes you be able to see a lot closer and be way more precise with your painting. It's very useful. Here I'm just using a brush and kind of just flicking on little bits of paint all over to kind of give it a dirty effect. Here's some Tamiya black panel liner, and I'm just going to smear this all over the armor panels, all of the white armor panels. This gives it kind of just a dirty, worn look. And as you can tell, I also added 3 black stripes on his face. And here for the final touches, I'm taking a dry brush with some tannish brown, and I'm just going to go over the whole model, and this just gives it kind of a cool dusty effect. And now once that is finished, here he is all done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. I love hearing from you guys. And also, in the comment section below, what do you guys think I should do next? Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. It was really fun. Check out some of my other videos on my YouTube channel for other cool content like this. And once again, thank you all for watching. See you guys all next time. Peace out.